Greetings to you all and welcome to our building project here at Bible Believers Harare. This is our church hall, and since we did the cornerstone a little over a month ago, this is where we are right now. Just what we've been able to do by God's grace in such a short period of time is very amazing. We thank God for this progress that we've had in our building project. As you can see there, we have come right up to the ring beam level, and that has gone right round the whole church. There is just one or two portions which are left on the inside where they still have to put the ring beam. And so just for you to understand and to see, on this ring beam we are going to build more courses than what you see just beneath the ring beam. In other words, I would probably say up to the ring beam is approximately 2 meters to where the ring beam is. But on top of the ring beam, we're going to go probably another 3 meters, because it will be a high wall, so that the volume of the tabernacle will make it comfortable for about 500 people to sit in there. The higher the wall, the bigger the volume, the bigger the sound, and the bigger the easier it is to manage comfort inside the church hall. So just to explain once again, here we have the toilet block, which is right at the back of the main hall. And this toilet block here, when we do build the actual tabernacle over there, it will be part of the main tabernacle. And so from there we can show you a little bit of the inside. But before we do so, as I did explain in other in earlier times, you can see right there where the cornerstone was put there. Now from that corner, coming straight to this corner here, it will be under roof, and there will be steps here. It will be terraced all the way from there. Easy steps that will make it easy for people to go into the church. And you can either access the church from that door over there. I'll show it to you. This here is the back of the toilets, where the pipes will be coming out from the toilet to the draining hole. And so this will be just a service area. And so this is the first door here into the main church hall. And then we have a big window. A big window will be right over here. And then another door here, a double door, which you can make entrance into the church. And then we have another big window right here. And then our last door to enter the church is here. So obviously this door here, because it's a little bit close to the pulpit area, as soon as the song service starts, it will be closed, so that it doesn't make distraction to the song leader and the service going on. So people will use mainly the second and the last door, but when coming out, all doors will be open. This here will be our reception area. Here will be a big window, and the entrance into our reception area will be over on the other side. The cornerstone here, and also on this side here also is the cornerstone. So as people drive in, they see the cornerstone this side, and as they enter, they see the cornerstone on that side. And they can either use that entrance, which is close there, or that or the other. So this room here will be the reception room, and then go into it. This will be our reception, where the library will be as well. Books will be stored in here for distribution, and whatever material that people want, and there will be always someone in here to welcome those who are coming. So there will be someone who stays in here permanently during the working hours to receive people that come. So from the reception area, you come into the video control room, which is this room here. This is a big window. That's a big window. So this room has got no access of its own, but just from the reception. And this will be for the trustees, the video, and for this brother here who is taking my video. This will be his office. And so right here will be a big glass so that they can see into the church from here. And then, but the door is right here. From this room, you come right into here, and this is your main hall as it is today. So you can see all this vast thing here. You can see it over 500 people. And we did this because we felt it's going to be a little bit difficult for us without enough resources. We are limited. We won't be able to build the main church soon. So we felt, let's have a big church hall which we can sit comfortably while we are building the main hall, the main tabernacle, the main church, little by little. But we'll be so comfortable in here with all our families, and hopefully we can be in here for a couple or more years waiting for the main tabernacle. So as you can see, it's quite big, and this area here will be the platform area, the pulpit area. And so the musicians will be right over there, close to the control room, and then there is a door which goes to the offices right at the back. There's a minister's waiting room right over there, and then to my left there, it goes into the pastor's office. So as you can see there, the first opening there is a window. Then the next opening there is a double door to enter into the tabernacle if you come from that other side. And then the next is a window. The next is a double door. The next is a window again. So you can see where the walls are protruding. That's a window, like a bay window, something like that. And a double door, a bay window, and a double door. So you can see we have 4 double doors to enter this side and 3 over on that side, simply because the 4th door is right there where we have the controls room. So let me show you now the offices which are that side, and I'll start with the Sunday school rooms. So the Sunday school rooms, we wanted to make sure that we have sufficient facilities since we're going to be using this hall for a while. So I'll show you the Sunday school rooms. I'm going to come out through the window, but I'm not a thief. All right, so we come right here from the outside. These are our Sunday school rooms, and these here are windows. Those 2 there are windows. So we'll have an entrance right here in the center to access these rooms, and from here you go into a passage. There is some ladder here. They are still constructing, so you can excuse us for that. Now, if you come through the passage, to the right is a Sunday school room. So the smallest group will occupy this room. And then to my left, as I enter, you find it's another Sunday school room, which is slightly bigger, and the slightly bigger group will occupy this room. That's a window, that's a window, that's a window, and that's a window. So from the Sunday school room, you cannot access the offices at the back. You just have to go right straight, and all these children will be using the main toilet right at the back. So, and then we find out there, I'll show you now the last Sunday school room, back in the passage here. Then from the passage, it comes into this Sunday school room, which is kind of the biggest one with 2 windows over there. So this is for this side. Now I'm going to show you, as you come from the church, the other rooms there for the pastors, waiting ministers, and the trustees and deacons. So I'm going to go out here, this time through the door. I'm jumping in through the window. We're back into the main church hall. So let's show you this side first. maybe let's just, this one here. This one here from the church is the minister's waiting room that you're coming into. So one comes out here onto the platform to preach. And so if you come here, then there is a passage there that goes over there. But this one here is the minister's waiting room as he waits to preach. And they'll probably put a few storage cupboards here for communion staff and feet washing staff right in that corner. And the minister will be waiting in here. Then he comes out and he opens his door and he goes right straight into the pulpit area. Then I will show you this other portion here. So there will be a passage right here, and this part is still under construction. So it doesn't show exactly how it will be, but I'll explain. Right from there is a passage which goes all the way right to somewhere here. Right to somewhere here where I'm standing. This will be a passage. So you go from the church into the passage. Either you go in the minister's room or you come right here through the passage. Then the wall will be right here. It goes there, and so you go around in the passage like that. And then this will be a trustee's room, and also storage is quite big. So from there right to where those bricks are, that will be a trustee's room. And the passage, as I said, will be right here. It goes there and there, but they're just filling this because on our original plan this was going to be an open area, but we felt, why have an open area when we can just have offices there, because this will be under the same roof. So it was just going to be an open area, which we felt, let's cover it up, and we are doing that just now. So as you go in the passage, see the passage is there, it goes right up there to the end. Then there's a deacon's room over there. And then coming into the deacon's section, round the church, you come through there, there'll be steps that go up there, and the first room that you enter into is the associate pastor's room, which is right over here. I don't know if the cameraman can make it, but he can be just somewhere close. This will be the associate pastor's room, and it has got 3 windows, 1 window there, 1 window there, 1 window there, making it quite lighted up and also quite spacious. It is spacious enough. So this will be the associate pastor's office here, and then from the pastor's office we walk out, and I will ask the photographer here just to move back so that I can come to where he is. So as I said, all this will be filled up in the same level with that floor there. So as you come through the steps, you go up the steps into the passage. You can come into this pastor's office, and this here will be a toilet servicing these rooms here. There will be a toilet right over there, and then from there you move and you come into the pastor's office right here. So this will be the pastor's office, which is quite spacious as well. Pastor's office, as you can see, with its own toilet there, and there will be a little division over there for the toilet and a shower in case the preacher has been sweating and he needs to shower. This will be a window there and another window there. So from the pastor's office, you then move out from there and you go into the church hall right from there. And then the ministers will be sitting right on this corner here when it's all set up and done. And so this is at the present moment where we are, and we are expecting that as soon as they finish the ring beam which they're setting up, as you can see, it's almost done. Just these few portions inside which they're finishing up. Then they start building on top of the ring beam. And as I've said, this distance from here right to the floor, or rather from the floor to here, is actually going to be doubled almost on top of the ring beam. So you can see we still have quite a way to go. This is roughly about just two meters here, and on top of that will be about 3 meters something. So you can almost visualize this on top of that with another meter on top. It will be quite tall, but that will make it very comfortable as the volume will be big enough. So we are expecting that, given a couple of weeks' time, they should be able to finish the brick wall on top of this. Maybe a couple of weeks, 2 weeks, or at most 3 weeks. So we are hoping that by the end of September, the brickwork should be finished, both that side and this side. So just for your own information, the offices, the walls are not going to go that high. It will be just the normal few courses that go on top of the ring beam. So the offices and the Sunday school rooms, they'll probably reach their roof level just within a week. It will be ready for roofing. And we were thinking that we could even roof those offices so that our Sunday schools can be operational. The offices, we need storage of our things right now. We're keeping things. Some are at the pastor's homes, and some are at the little log cabin out there. And so we were thinking, if we don't have enough funds to roof all of it right away, at least we can have this portion roofed and operational, so that people can come here. If they want to see the pastor, they can have appointments to see the pastor. His office will be ready. If I'm around, my office will be open, and then the deacons, the trustees can move their stuff right into there and make it operational. And should we really need to save money right now, we can use that tent there. We bought that tent for our crusades, and we had no place to store it. So we pitched up half of it. It's a 4,000 seater. So we put half of it, which can sit 2,000. And so most probably when the offices are done, we may just start having our meetings right in the tent, and we save the little bit of money that we are using to pay for that. So we are hoping that by the end of September, we will be able to be done with the brickwork, and then we have to look at the roofing. Obviously, if we had the funds readily available, definitely we could talk of opening up this church, using it and dedicating it just by the end of the year or around end of November, because October could be then the roofing month, and then November the finishing touches. As you can see, the walls, we did face brick way of building so that we don't have to plaster it. Though this is not real face brick, but it's very good brick, which the church can be used as it is without plastering. So we did that as a clever way to let us use, to make the whole usable even before we finish it. So, but obviously we would want to plaster it, especially the inside, after a while. But as long as it's like this, it's usable as it is. So just to give you a little insight, we are hoping that if people can help us with their donations, if people can be moved by the Holy Ghost to do the best that they can, Highlands might have a place of worship. We'll have it before the end of this year. Honestly speaking, God has been so good to us, and I want to thank all of you who have been helping us, and it's not been easy. I'm coming in here, and you know our pastor is working, the trustees are working. What a sacrifice for them. So God bless you, and I hope this will excite you to help us. We want to be able to finish with the walls by the end of September. October is supposed to be our roofing month, and we are just asking for your help and for your prayers. And I know if you don't have, God knows. He doesn't hold you responsible for what you don't have. But if you do have, God will really be pleased if you can give it to Him, so that by the end of October, we are done with the roofing. And then November becomes the month of the finishing touches, painting and plastering on portions that need to be plastered, like all these offices here will be plastered inside, and putting the floors and doing the deco outside there and everything. So that should be done by November. And then come December, we say, Father, let the fire fall. We can open the church, the house of God, to all of you to come and worship. So God bless you, and thank you so much for your prayers. I want to pray. Thank you so much for the brothers working so hard, the trustees, Brother Muhau, Brother DB, Brother Rodney, working together, Brother Richard and them. them, oh God, working as a team. I want to thank you so much for the pastor, oh God, his guidance and his prayers and his watching over the flock. God, may you just bless us all as I ask and commit this work to you. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.